Today we will discuss the biochemical aspect of hemoglobin and myoglobin. We will not discuss the structure, and we will discuss their role in physical activities and hemoglobinopathies. So first of all, that what is the hemoglobin? Hemoglobin, it is a conjugated protein that consist of two parts, heme part and globin part. Hemoglobin, it is found in RBC, and its main function, that is to transport the oxygen to tissue. It has two part, that is the heme non-protein part and globin, that is the protein part. Heme, that is the iron containing 4 pyrrole ring or porphyrin ring with central iron atom. Globin, that is the 4 chains of amino acids or 4 chains of proteins. And hemoglobin, 4 heme chains are attached with 4 globin chains. So one hemoglobin molecule carry up to 4 oxygen molecules, as there are 4 globin chain, 1 globin chain that combine with 1 oxygen. So one hemoglobin that can carry up to 4 oxygen molecules, and globin chain that consist of proteins or amino acid sequence. So on the basis of nature of amino acids, there are 4 types of chains: alpha, beta, gamma, delta. And normal range of hemoglobin in male, that is 13.5 gram per deciliter to 17.5 gram per deciliter in male, and in females 12 gram per deciliter to 15.5 gram per deciliter. And acceptable range of hemoglobin for blood donation in male, that is 13 gram per deciliter, and in female it is 12 gram per deciliter. Okay. Then structural aspect of hemoglobin. Hemoglobin, that's molecular weight 67 kilodalton. Normal concentration of hemoglobin in male, that is 14 to 16 gram, in female 13 to 15 gram. In hemoglobin, there are 4 globin chain, 2 alpha chain and 1 alpha chain that contain 141 amino acids, and beta chain that contain 146 amino acids. So total amino acid residue in hemoglobin or globin chain is 574 amino acids. And normal hemoglobin or major hemoglobin, that is HbA, that is 97% of total hemoglobin. HbA2, that is up to 2%, HbF, that is up to 1%. And in hemoglobin, that is HbA, that is the mainly hemoglobin that consists of 2 alpha chain and 2 beta chain. Other HbA2, that consists of 2 alpha, 2 delta. HbF, that consists of 2 alpha and 2 gamma chain. And hemoglobin, that is heme non-protein part, that consists of iron plus 4 pyrrole ring. And this iron plus 4 pyrrole ring are called porphyrin. Iron plus 4 pyrrole these are collectively called porphyrin ring. So 4 pyrrole ring or porphyrin ring, so these heme part that is attached with the 4 chain alpha 1 alpha 2, so 1 alpha chain, 2 alpha chain, beta 1 beta 2, 2 alpha plus 2 beta chain, heme plus 4 chain 2 alpha and 2 beta chain. So types of hemoglobin on the basis of chain of amino acids or globin chain, these are of 2 types: HbA that contain 2 alpha chain, 2 beta chain, HbA2 2 alpha 2 delta, HbF 2 alpha 2 gamma chain, and HbA1c alpha 2 beta 2 attached with glucose. Major hemoglobin HbA1, that is the major hemoglobin, or minor hemoglobin, that is the HbA2 2 to 5%, HbF, that is the fetal hemoglobin. Function of hemoglobin, that is to transport oxygen or transport of carbon dioxide, transport of nitrogen oxide, and it has important role as a buffer. Myoglobin, that is the red pigment in muscle. Myo means muscle, globin, that is a chain of amino acids. It store oxygen. It is single polypeptide chain. So myoglobin, that is a small monomeric proteins, as hemoglobin, that is a quaternary proteins. Difference between hemoglobin and myoglobin: hemoglobin, it is found in blood. Myoglobin, it is found in muscle. Hemoglobin that contain 4 heme, 4 globin chain. Myoglobin, 1 heme and 1 globin chain. Hemoglobin, it carries oxygen and carbon dioxide. Myoglobin, that is the reservoir or storage of oxygen. Hemoglobin, it has higher oxygen affinity. Myoglobin, it has lesser oxygen affinity. Hemoglobinopathies. Hemoglobinopathies, it is a kind of genetic defect that result in abnormal structure of one of globin chain of hemoglobin molecules. Example of hemoglobin, that is the sickle cell anemia and thalassemia. These are various type of hemoglobinopathies like HBS, hemoglobin sickle cell anemia, in that in beta chain at 6th position glutamic amino acid that is replaced by valine. HBC, in this at beta position or 6th position of beta chain glutamic acid that is replaced by lysine amino acids. Like HBE, in this beta globin chain at 26th position glutamic amino acid that is replaced by lysine. Like other HBD, in that 121 amino acid position of beta chain glutamic acid that is replaced by glutamine. HBM, in that histidine that is replaced by tyrosine amino acid residue. Okay, thank you.